Hello students. So today I am going to speak about the numbers. Numbers are very vital for us. So we have to use it in a proper way. The first and foremost thing is that the numbers are classified into two types, the international standard and the Indian standard. So what is the difference between these two? The Indian standard is used only in India. Like for example, if I do the back counting, so it is coming as units, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, then lakhs, 10 lakhs, crore, 10 crore, and way to go more. But if I am talking about the international standard, it is coming as units, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million. Like this, it goes on. The international number system is used out of India. The reason behind it is that so that everything can be understood by everyone. And India, we are limited to only the lakhs and crores. That is, after every comma there will be 2 digits. This is the difference between the Indian standard and international standard. If you look into the currency ratio of the USA and India, you will see that in India they have like this cost about 2 lakhs, this cost about 5 lakhs. But if you look the price of USA, they will say like it's a $200,000, it's a $100,000, or it's a 1 million, or it's a 20 millions, or $300,000, or 300 millions. Alright, both the equivalent is same, but the way of speaking is different. Now I am going to speak about fractions. So what are fractions? If I am writing 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 7 by 5, 8 by 9, these are known as the fractions. I give a small example. For example, like Ramesh have a cake, he made 8 pieces of it. I repeat, 8 pieces of it. So he gave 5 pieces to Shruti. Now tell me how much is left with him or with Ramesh. So now you can say that, sir, it is 8 minus 5 is 3. So the answer is 3. Yes, right, absolutely right. Now, if I ask you, how out of the 8 cakes, how many cakes did Rajesh give to Shruti? So you will say that, sir, it is 5 by 8. Means out of the 8 cakes, Rajesh gave only 5 cakes. I believe I made myself clear to you. Now, if I write 8 by 5, means out of the 5 parts or 5 chocolates, you are giving 8 chocolates. That is not possible. Yes? If you are having 5 chocolates, can you give 8 chocolates? No, it is not at all possible. So this fraction is termed as improper fraction. This fraction is termed as improper fraction. And out of the 8 cakes, if you are giving 5 cakes, this is termed as proper fraction. I repeat, this is termed as proper fraction. There is a huge difference between the improper fraction and the proper fraction. The fractions are made up of 2 parts, the numerator and the denominator. What is the difference between these two? Numerator stays on the top and the denominator stays at the bottom. means if I am writing 4 by 7, so 4 is the numerator and 7 is the denominator. Now if I am saying improper fractions, means the 7 is the numerator and the 4 is the denominator. We should always keep in mind what is a proper fraction and an improper fraction. If we are clear in this, then we can easily solve any kind of problems or any kind of sums we have. Now the thing is that equivalent, the term equivalent means equal to, okay, or respect to, means if I am asking you what is the equivalent of 4 by 7 in 2, means you have to multiply 4 by 7 2 times to get the result. Okay, to get the result you have to multiply 4 by 7 2 times, means you will multiply 4 into 2 and then 7 into 2. In the next video I will show you all the process by which you can easily calculate the fractions sums. If I give you a question like a fraction like 3 by 4 says 3 out of 4 parts of the whole cake is divided into. I repeat, a fraction like 3 by 4 says we have 3 out of 4 cakes of the whole is divided. So to do this, what we need is that step 1, make sure the bottom numbers, means the denominators, are same. We should always keep in mind the denominators should be same, not different. At the top numbers, the denominator cannot be different. If it is different, then we have to make it equal. And if the numerator is different, no problem. We should always keep in mind while adding or in subtracting, the denominators should be same, and if it is not same, then we have to do in such a way that the denominator becomes same, and then we can easily get the result. So I repeat again, the fractions are made up of 2 parts, that is the numerator and the denominator. In the proper fraction, the numerator have to be smaller than the denominator. If I give you a number 7 by 5, so it is coming as improper fraction, and if I am writing 4 by 7, that is a proper fraction. I believe you have got a least idea about what the fraction does. In the next video you will get the graphical image of how does the fraction occurs. Thank you.